falling in the sports world, right? Who'd have thunk it? Shannon, who's in the worst situation right now, Tom Brady or LeBron James?
LeBron, because Pelinka didn't surround him with the shooters. And we know in order for LeBron to have the greatest success and get a team to a championship, he needs the shooters. You look at what he did in Miami. He went back to the Cavs. They got shooters. They won a championship. Lakers, they had guys that could shoot the basketball. I'm not sure they don't have shooters. They don't even have a pure shooter. They don't even have a guy known as a good shooter currently on their roster right now. Brady got everything that he actually wanted. Everything. He wanted Julio Jones and Russell Gage. They signed him. He wanted them to re-sign Chris Godwin, Leonard Fournette, Brashad Perriman, Giovanni Bernard. They did that. He wanted B.A. moved out of the head coaching, bumped upstairs. They did that. He wanted Todd Bowles to be the head coach. He got that. He got everything, and now he's 2 games under 500. If LeBron got everything he wanted, especially this year, Russ would have been gone, and he'd have got Buddy Hield, because we know how LeBron feels about draft picks. He'd have got Buddy Hield, or he'd have got some shooters. Probably would have resigned Malik Monk, because Malik Monk played very good, very well. Of all the role players, Malik Monk was the best for the Lakers last year. I think we saw that, and that didn't happen. So for me, I don't even really think it's close. Brady's playing awful. Through 8 games, he's posted career low in points, 18. Brady has 9 touchdowns. 6 have come when the Bucs were behind. 4 have come from the Bucs were behind in the fourth quarter, and 1 came last night with 49 seconds. Boy, if they ain't the empty calories, I don't know what is.
Yet if they'd scored the 2-point conversion and got the onside, all of a sudden,
Think about what you just said. If they did all that.
It's not all that. It's just one thing.
They still was behind. I want to see him throw some touchdowns when they're behind. Can he throw any touchdowns when they're ahead, when they got the lead? Or are they going to be behind the whole day? And then you eat all these empty calories and talk about you failed.
Yeah, the question is, who's in the worst situation?
LeBron.
LeBron is responsible for his situation because he wanted Russell Westbrook.
So who didn't Tom Brady, of these guys that's on his roster, Julio, Russell Gage, Chris Godwin, Leonard Fournette, Brashad Perriman, Giovanni Bernard, Bruce Arians upstairs, Todd Bowles, the head coach. I want to know who's responsible for that.
Okay, who's available to play? Julio he just stays hurt. Russell Gage didn't play last night. Name somebody else. Gio Bernard is on IR. Name somebody else. They're all gone.
Can I ask you a question? Did you not just say that he reached out to Julio in his DM?
Yeah.
Did they sign him?
They went and got him, and you predicted, to your credit, you just said he'll stay hurt.
Okay, the prediction is this, but who wanted? Okay, where is Bruce Arians? Bruce Arians was a Super Bowl winning head coach, took a team to the playoffs last year, won a playoff game, and all of a sudden he abruptly retires. Normally guys abruptly, when they retire, Bill Walsh didn't hang around the 49ers.
Okay, but Tom's situation on the field went to hell, and now it sounds like off the field, he was dealing with something that I didn't even know, that we heard speculation about, but now he has officially announced that he and Giselle have filed for divorce.
Well, no, it's finalized. It's done.
I mean, it's finalized, but that's been going on behind the scenes this whole year. Well, now you kept saying he seems distracted. Well, I thought he was just distracted because she had left and issued an ultimatum.
No.
Me or football.
No, when I tried to say, Skip, there's things going on. Obviously, it became public. You said he'd probably been dealing with some stuff. I said, but it wasn't public. I said, this is a different animal that he's dealing with right now. That man, and I don't have a problem with him being distracted. You're damn right I'd be distracted. My wife and I are separating, and I understand that a lot of people go through this. But I'm not a lot of people. This is me. This is my I don't know how they dealt with it. I don't know what caused them to go their separate ways. But I'm dealing with it right now. And I got 2 young kids, and I'm in the middle of a season.
Okay. So it's, to your point, finalized. That means they had to split a whole lot of money.
Yeah, and property.
And all kinds of...
He got visitation.
And all that stuff is going on.
Yeah.
All that had to get done. Maybe, was that why he took the 11 days off? Or was it to work on this, right?
Skip, we know the man was distracted. Tom Brady, he left training camp for 11 days. Tom Brady had missed 11 practices in 23 years in training camp.
Okay, well, that wasn't to fix it. That was to end it.
Maybe to fix it. Maybe it was beyond repair. I don't know. Like I said,
from what I keep hearing, this has been going on with her for 5 years, so it's not a new problem.
Well, I think the thing is, Skip, is that Tom had made some assurances to her. If this, and this happened, this is what I'm willing to do. And when that happened, what he thought would happen, and he didn't do what he told her she would do, now all of a sudden she's looking at him like, well, babe, What I thought we were two parents. I mean, the kids got a mom and a dad. It seems like I'm doing mom and dad duties. And so she became resentful. I told Skip, if we're not careful, when you make promises to people and then you forego those promises, the person will start to resent you and what you do.
Okay, I got that. But I've said from the start, if you push Tom Brady to the brink and you say, me or football, he's going to choose football if he thinks he still has at least a year left in football.
Yeah, and what she said, well, since you chose that ultimatum, you told me what was important to you. Clearly, your family is not important, and she left.
It's not that they're not important. It's just that
they weren't more important than football.
No,
that's the way I look. It's like you said, okay, this or this ultimatum, and I don't like ultimatum, Skip, because I hate when and I think every man or woman has been given an ultimatum. When you give me an ultimatum, you say, Shannon, do this or that, I'm always going to do that.
Okay. But I'm not talking about the emotional grind that he's been through.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about just the focus required to finalize a divorce.
Skip.
With all that hanging in the balance.
Skip, we can see how the man, Skip, he's on edge. Skip, you can't be upset every play.
Yeah.
He's exacerbating. Yes, he's exacerbating. He's like, oh, my God, what are we doing? He's just sitting on the sideline like, man. And all the while, he's dealing with that. That's a lot. A lot of people deal with that. And, Skip, look, I understand people have normal jobs and they go to work. But this is a special type of job. The focus has to be there. And I don't know if the focus was there like it should have been because he was dealing with what he was dealing with. So I understand. Now it makes perfect sense to why Tom Brady didn't seem like he seemed so on edge. That happens when things are going on in our life. I mean, you see Draymond lashed out.
He did.
Because he felt had something going on privately. Tom Brady has been lashing out his offensive line and receivers and things. Now, not physically, Skip, but I'm saying I just felt he was a little bit more on edge than what he normally is.
So is it possible the cloud might be lifted now for Brady, that he can heave a sigh and sort of move forward with football?
No, it's too fresh right now.
Yeah, well,
I mean, maybe in 6 months, maybe in a year. It's really fresh right now. I understand it's over. We parted amicably. That's what they say. But, man.
Okay. So in the end, big picture, if you look at LeBron versus this situation, at least LeBron seems to have a fairly stable home life off the court.
Right.
And he does have Anthony Davis is averaging 24 and 10. And I still consider him a top 20 player. I know he doesn't always play that way, but again, I think LeBron's situation is still much better than Brady's situation.
I think the thing was, Skip, I think Savannah like, baby, I'm going to play till the wheels fall off. And that's what Tom probably should have told Giselle from the beginning. Baby, I'm going to play till the wheels fall off.
Yep.
But when you give somebody a timeline, and that timeline is going to come. Skip, time doesn't stop. And it's going to come sooner than, because he's like, baby, I'm going to play like 10 more years. And before you know it, 10 years is here. And she looking like, Daddy's coming home.
I got it.
And all of a sudden, it's like,
know it. I live it. Yep.
I can't speak from personal experience, guys, but I would imagine
I never do.
No matter what job you have, a divorce, especially involving kids, has got to be difficult. All right. Guys, did Lamar show the Ravens last night that clock is ticking extra loudly concerning his next extension? That's coming up next right here on Undisputed.